Faith is the most powerful weapon for us to finish what we started. Today we celebrate the passing of one of the greatest heroes our modern Syrian history has witnessed. Abdul Baset. He passed away early in the morning today after getting injured in the battlefields against the criminal regimes of Assad, Russia and Iran. And no, he was not a part of ISIS, and he was not a part of these radical groups that you as Westerns are afraid of. He was fighting the Russians and the Iranians that occupied our land by the help of Assad, to help him remain on his chair in exchange. But why do we consider Asarut as a symbol? Let's talk about it if you are interested in listening. Asarut was a goalkeeper of a Syrian football club before the revolution broke out back in 2011. He had money and fame. All he needed to keep that up is glorifying the Syrian regime and president as always. But instead, he chose to stand by the people and fight for freedom. He lost most of his friends in his city Homs after the city witnessed vicious bombing campaigns back in 2012 by Assad's regime. Then he lost his oldest brother, which also got killed by Assad in the late of 2011. By the end of 2013, his second brother also got killed by Assad. Then lastly in 2014, he said farewell to his two younger brothers that also got bombed by Assad. A man that has only his mother left for him. How powerful could his faith be after losing nearly everything? He told us his story. He told us that Syria and the cause are way bigger and more precious than his family or mine or anyone else's. Because sacrificing was and always is a part of the deal to win. Asarut, the revolution's iconic keeper, as the majority of Syrians would love to call him today. He taught us hope, patience and faith. For 8 years he kept on fighting, and not only was he talented in football, but he was also talented in singing. He composed a lot of songs that have gone internationally viral, and with every song he made us either cry or laugh. He got shot several times and survived. He also survived many explosions and bombs and sieges and starvations. So many politicians of Assad's regime have tried to bribe him or even seduce him of money or positions or power, as a lot of many others accepted. And yet, he kept coming back and fighting because he was fighting for the cause. He was fighting for Syria, and nothing could stop him except death, which it did. ISIS captured and imprisoned him, and he was forced to join them because some of his friends sold him out. And yet, ISIS tried to utilize his name to influence more Syrians to join ISIS because his name was so iconic and a lot of Syrians loved him. And as soon as he got the chance to split up from ISIS and leave them, he did. And he got back to fight with the true Syrian rebels. He was a man of action, pride and dignity. All he wanted is to die on the Syrian soil, and he did. I am doing this video in English and translating it into German because I know the Western media is always trying to show our heroes as terrorists. And also because unfortunately the Western media is always following the propaganda of Vladimir Putin. Yes, and I'll always be proud to show up a man that was fighting Assad, ISIS, Iran, and Vladimir Putin's army that is there to occupy our land and kill our people. Abdul Baset Asarut, he was not the first symbol of the revolution and he won't be the last. But his legend shall last forever as the revolution's iconic keeper. God bless you, and we all know that you are resting in peace. Allah yarhamah. This is Ahmed from Mr. Foundation, and this was my message for today. السوريين بتمنى تنشروا هذا المقطع، نحن ما لنا مستعيرين من